Ryan Knight's here. I apologize, people. I've been gone for a while. I've had a lot of problems going on, a lot of health issues happening. Uh, just everything's happening. It's kind of like I'm going through one of them midlife crisis things, and it sucks. Had a couple of breakdowns and stuff like that. Right now, the doctors put me on 8 different medications that I got to be on for the rest of my life now. And but it can always be worse. You gotta look at things like that. One, I could be dead. Two, I don't want to think about or really anything other than me being dead, because stuff like that I don't like coming out of my mouth. So yes, it can always be worse. So I'll take what I'm getting. Well, right after my last video, I got a Phantom 3 Advance. And I mean, I went all out on this thing, okay? I got a lot invested in it. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I bought so much aftermarket stuff it's not even funny. A lot of majority of it's very practical stuff that safety stuff, kind of helped me along. Of course, there's a few little nifty little things here and there that I bought that's not really practical, like the light up propellers and some LED lights to go around it and stuff like that. I know it's not practical stuff that really don't mean much. But I got like a 360 camera and the mount to go underneath it. God, I can't explain all, but anyways, I got the R-Tech range extenders for the remote and for the car. So I got a bunch of neat stuff. And, well, I was getting some early morning shots. And something was jumping out by my pond. So I was like, I wonder what's out there. I'm thinking maybe I got some fish out there. One day I can do some fishing out in my backyard. Well, run the Phantom over there. I'm about 4 feet above the water, checking everything out. Not seeing much, a lot of bullfrogs. That's about all I'm seeing. So I guess we can do some gigging. It all comes down to it. If y'all don't know what gigging is and you don't, then I know you ain't from the South. But anyway, so I didn't see much besides a bunch of bullfrogs. So I decided to go up, and I'm trying to do a cinematic shot. I'm trying to get all suave with it and do something really smooth. Getting used to the controls. And I start doing this, coming around the pond and going up at the same time. And we got one tree out at my pond. We have this farmer we release out our land to, and he tore down every tree but one, which really upset me to begin with. Well, now this tree is dead. Okay, it's got black ants all in it, and I'll get more into that here in a minute. Well, by the DJ Go app, I was 52 feet in the air. The tree is just about almost 60, somewhere in the 60-foot area. Well, 52 foot was just not tall enough to go above it. And I hit it. Well, it's been a couple weeks now, and this drone's been stuck in this tree. I've tried everything I can think of to get it out. Everything I have in my power to get it out anyway. Well, last weekend, I said, you know what? I can go and rent a chainsaw from Lowe's or Home Depot and give that a try and just cut that tree down. It's dead anyway. So I go to cutting on it. Didn't realize it was cedar to begin with. and I got cutting both sides back and forth, trying to make sure it's all evened out and that's going to drop where I want it. Well, I'm about halfway through the tree if you combined everything. So it's about I've cut about half that tree out, and it still hasn't failed. So, and unfortunately, I don't had the um, chainsaw for 24 hours, so I had to take it back, and I haven't had a chance to go and rent it again. Well, I bought some PVC piping, put it together, threw it up there. It got I bought 6 pieces of pipe, so it equals 60 foot. Cause 10-foot sections. Well, I get to the last section I need to touch that drone, and the pipe bent and flipped back over. And I can't get it to go straight up. I can get it to go straight up till I get to that last pipe, and that's it. It just falls right over every time. So I've tried to sturdy it up with, yardsticks and shovel handles, stuff like that. I've tried all that stuff, and it still doesn't help matters. If I put anything metal in it, it makes it too heavy to lift. So, I'm kind of screwed. I got 2 ladders out there. I got a 15 and a 30 foot, and can't touch it still with anything I got. So, I'm at my wit's end with it. And I'm not, those things ain't cheap. And I got a lot invested in that drone. So, I'm going to attempt something today. I see a lot of people doing these drone rescues with other drones. Well, I really don't have another drone that can rescue a Phantom 3. Phantom 3's got some weight to it. In fact, it's the heaviest drone that I own. But I got an idea. I'm breaking out the ProMark GPS because it's the most stable thing that I got besides that Phantom. I could break out the SEMA X8, but it doesn't have GPS, so it won't stay in the spot right. A little bit of wind, and it pushes it every which way. So I don't need that. I need something that's going to stay in one spot without wind, messing with it. So the only next thing I got is the ProMark GPS. Well, I pulled out about 100 foot of 8-pound test fishing line, and got 3 fishing hooks hooked to it at different spots. In fact, I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Oh, come here. I'm just about stabbing myself here. There's one hook, and then there's the other 2. But I got them set at different spots, and then got it rolled up. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take it out, get all the way in the air. Sorry, I'm just come back from the store. I'm going to take it all the way up in the air. I'll get probably about, until, the hooks and everything are above the tree. Then I'm going to get it lined up to where all that's going to fall between the tree and the drone. Once I get it down just past it a little bit, instead of going straight up trying to hook it like most people would try to do, I'm going to drop it down and then pull it back towards me. And that way, because I know it's too much weight for the ProMark, but if I can jerk it a little bit, just enough to get it off that tree limb and get it to fall down, that'd be great. And plus, that way, it pulls it away from the pond, keeps it from falling in the water, keeps them both from getting hung up in the tree, because if something happens to where I can't get that one unhooked, and let's say the ProMark hooks to the Phantom, and for some reason I can't get the fan to move at all. Well, that means you got 2 drones stuck in the tree at that point. So I got enough line, and if I, instead of going straight up, you come back out and try to snag it out to the side. That way, if you can't get it, you can bring your drone straight back down and cut the line if you got to cut the line. So that way you don't end up with 2 drones stuck in the tree. So it's 6:30 in the morning. I was going to do this last night, but by the time I finished rigging everything up, it was too dark. So here it is, 6:30. The sun's coming out, and it's already starting to get humid as hell. It's about 72 degrees out already. The wind makes it feel pretty good. So, with that being said, I'm finna jump off this, get my gear together, go out here to the pond, and try to get my drone out of this tree. So I'll give y'all a little update when I get over there, and I'll show you where exactly it's at. I'm pretty sure a lot of you, if you've watched my videos, you've seen my pond, and kind of know the whereabouts, kind of know that there's only one tree there. And of course, you know, that one tree's dead, so it's got to come down anyway. But, you know, I ain't got the money to rent another chainsaw again right now. So I'm going to have to wait till I get that money before I can cut that tree down anymore. You know, people wanting, you know, $1,200 to cut down a dead tree. Oh, man, nah, dude. Hang on, let me go spend $75 real quick, and I'll cut it down myself. But, oh well. So I'm going to jump off here, get started. This is Ryan Knights, and I'll see you guys here in a little bit.